In the quiet of an ordinary home, a family secret was about to shatter everything. To the outside world, they looked like a normal household. No warning signs, no public screams for help. But behind closed doors, something was breaking. What began as a son's private struggle would end in an unthinkable act. The murder of both parents by the child they raised and trusted. This is not just a story about violence, it is a story about silence. Warning signs ignored. And the moment a family crossed a line from which there was no return, on December 14, 2025, Rob Reiner and his wife, Michelle Reiner, were found dead inside their Brentwood, Los Angeles home, suffering multiple stab wounds, which law enforcement ruled as homicide by sharp force injury. Their daughter, Romy Reiner, 27, discovered her father's body and then alerted authorities. She later found out her mother had also been killed. The suspect? Their son, Nick Reina. Nicholas Reiner, 32, the middle child of Rob and Michelle, was arrested later the same day near the University of Southern California. How did this all begin? Rob Reiner was born on March 6, 1947, in New York City, the son of legendary comedian Carl Reiner. From a young age, he was surrounded by television studios, writers, and performers. There was no troubled childhood, no criminal past, only early exposure to entertainment. In the 1970s, Reiner became famous for playing Michael Meathead Stivic on All in the Family, one of America's most influential television shows. The series confronted racism, politics, and class conflict head-on, often blurring the line between comedy and uncomfortable reality. Millions watched. Some misunderstood the message. As his fame grew, Reiner made a decision that would change his career. He stepped behind the camera. In the 1980s and 1990s, he directed a string of highly successful films, including Stand By Me, The Princess Bride, Misery, and A Few Good Men. These films explored friendship, power, fear, justice, and moral conflict themes often found in real criminal cases, but portrayed only through fiction. Over time, online rumors and viral posts began confusing Rob Reiner with unrelated criminal stories, falsely linking his name to real-world crimes. These claims were untrue, and no evidence, records, or investigations have ever connected Rob Reiner to any criminal act. Rob Reiner, the American actor and filmmaker known for classics like The Princess Bride and When Harry Met Sally, is also a father of 4 children, each of whom has taken a different path in life. His eldest child, Tracy Reiner, was born in 1964 to actress and director Penny Marshall. When Rob Reiner married Penny in 1971, he adopted Tracy and raised her as his own. Tracy later pursued a career in Hollywood, appearing in well-known films such as A League of Their Own, Apollo 13, and When Harry Met Sally. She has spoken publicly about having a close and supportive relationship with Rob. After divorcing Penny Marshall, Rob Reiner married Michelle Singer, a photographer, in 1989. Together, they had 3 children, Jake, Nick, and Romy. Jake Reiner, the oldest of the 3, chose a career outside traditional Hollywood acting. He has worked in journalism and sports media, keeping a relatively private life compared to his famous parents. Nick Reiner followed a more creative route. He has been open about his personal struggles with addiction as a young adult. His experiences inspired the 2017 film Being Charlie, which Nick co-wrote and Rob Reiner directed. The film was intended to shed light on addiction and recovery, especially among young people. The youngest, Romy Reiner, has interests in creative writing and acting, though she largely stays out of the spotlight. She's known for maintaining a low public profile while remaining close to her family. Despite Rob Reiner's fame, he and his wife have consistently tried to keep their children's lives grounded and private, supporting them through both success and personal challenges. On December 14, 2025, director Rob Reiner, 78, and his wife Michelle Singer Reiner, 70, were found dead inside their Brentwood, Los Angeles home by their daughter, Romy Reiner. After a massage therapist raised concern that the couple had missed an appointment, coroners later ruled the deaths as homicides from multiple sharp force injuries stabbings. Their son Nick quickly became the prime suspect. Investigators identified their son, 32-year-old Nick Reina, as a person of interest almost immediately after the bodies were discovered. Police looked at where he was last seen, patterns from the scene, and early information from interviews with friends and family. Los Angeles police arrested Nick later that same evening, December 14th, near the University of Southern California Exposition area, after tracking his movements following the discovery. He was taken into custody without incident and later held without bail. On December 17th, Nick made his first court appearance. Prosecutors formally charged him with 2 counts of first-degree murder with special circumstances, including a deadly weapon specification, a knife, which opens the possibility for much harsher sentencing, even life without parole or death penalty eligibility under California law. Authorities have not released a definitive motive. Law enforcement and prosecutors have been clear that they aren't publicly attributing a specific reason, such as revenge, anger over a dispute, or anything political, because motive evidence is still part of the ongoing investigation. Nick's background. Nick had long struggled with substance use, including addiction to heroin and other drugs, with multiple stints in rehab dating back to his teens. He co-wrote the 2015 film Being Charlie with his father, drawing on his own experiences with addiction and treatment. Multiple credible sources say Nick had been diagnosed with schizophrenia at some point before the killings and had been prescribed medication for it, though details of the regimen and its effects remain unclear. Friends and family sources told reporters that his mental health had deteriorated at times, and his parents had struggled for years to help him. In the hours before the murders, Nick reportedly attended a holiday party hosted by Conan O'Brien with his parents and was acting erratically, according to some accounts. For example, he approaching guests unusually, sparking concern. There was a verbal argument between Nick and his father at the party described as very loud in some reports, though it's unclear how serious it was or how directly it connected to what happened later. Police have not released a statement such as, "He did this because of X," meaning any explanation tying emotion. A specific disagreement, financial reasons, or intent is still speculation until prosecutors disclose evidence in court. Discussion in public media of psychosis or behavior issues is based on family and source reporting. Please subscribe, like, and comment if you'd like more celebrity gossip.